This is the Homestake Pass by Butte, Montana. Coming down the pass, it is a 6-mile grade, or 6 miles long, a 6% grade for 6 miles. And I wanted to test out my new LaFonda coming down this grade. It is 25 miles per hour for trucks loaded, and so I set my speed at 25 miles per hour. I was in 11th gear, which is the 5th gear with the splitter on the low side for my 18 speed, and I had the Jake brake set on low, and it held me back the whole time. I did not have to hit my brakes once coming down this pass, which that totally amazed me. LaFonda did great. Actually, I had to take my Jake brake off a couple times because it was slowing me down slower than 25. I was going like 24. So I would take the Jake brake off and let it go up to about 28, 29 miles per hour. And yeah, look at this guy flying down. He's going to have to hit his brakes. Dude, why are you doing that? I just think it's better for the truck when you don't have to hit your brakes. It was not icy at this point. They had enough sand on the road, but you know, even on dry roads, I want to save my brakes. And the Jake brake on low, 3 stages of this Jake brake, and on low, being fully loaded, 79,960 is what I was grossing when I got loaded with the apples. That just amazed me that the Jake brake held me back on low, the first stage.
Ready to go?
So this is Billings, Montana. I made it to Billings, Montana at the Pilot, and that's where I spent the night, Teddy and I. And this morning when I was getting ready, I got ready, and then I took Teddy out and fed him, took my curtains off, and I was sitting there just checking the weather and the radar and different things. And this guy came up to me and he said, "Oh, I'd like to buy a coffee. You got any?" I said, "Well, I don't have any coffee in my truck." And he says, "No, I want some money." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry. I don't carry any money with me." And he said, "Well, I mean, I can tell the difference between somebody that's homeless and needing money for food." I was parked way back in the lot, as you can see. If I would have been closer to the store, I would have offered to buy him a coffee in the store. But I think he was on drugs. So this is the 3rd time I've stayed at this Pilot in Billings in 3 years. And every single time I have stopped here or stayed here, somebody has asked me for money. They say Montana has a drug problem. I always found that hard to believe at first, but I think they really do. And he walked off like, not that guy there. But I think he was watching truckers in their trucks, seeing who was sitting in their seat, who was awake, and just going up to. I seen him go up to another trucker also after he asked me for money. I'm sorry, dude. Like, and Teddy was right there, so he seen Teddy, but that didn't seem to affect him at all. So today is Sunday. We started out this morning from Billings, Montana, and I decided to take I-94. So I am in a beach, North Dakota right now. I'm hoping to make it into Minnesota, but I might just make it to Fargo.